If you remember, a few weeks ago, I had this gentleman on. It was before the annual conference, before his contest day. So good morning, Doyle.
Good morning, Martin.
Now, when we were off air, I said how lovely and warm I was here, and it was 23 degrees, and you were shivering. Are you inside or outside at the moment?
I'm inside, but I work in an education office,
right.
And it's it used to be a schoolhouse,
yeah.
And it's just not well insulated. It's freezing.
You'd probably be better off outside.
Yeah, maybe. That's very true.
Yeah, now, in America, they call them conventions. We call them conferences. And a couple of weeks ago, we had our annual District 90 conference down there at Penrith. And you were there not only competing, but also absorbing and soaking up all the atmosphere. What's your feeling about that?
It was just a lot of fun. I think everybody there involved in something like this, I think they just generate that same kind of vibe of just support and enthusiasm and wanting to learn and grow. And it's like everyone you talk to, everyone you look at, is just full of that kind of good feeling, that it's really a great event.
It was a positive weekend, wasn't it? There's so much negativity around, but when you were with a group of people, a lot of people who are positive, it makes you feel good, I think. You too?
Absolutely it does. It's just, you come away just walking on air for days afterwards. It's really, really fun.
Now, you were into contests, you were in the international speech, and you were also in another one. You tell us what you felt about this. You came second in both of them. How did you feel after your first contest?
To be honest, after the first contest, I didn't even think I was going to place.
Right.
I had that much of I didn't have any sense of how I had done.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I'd done okay, but I didn't. I thought that the other folks were stronger, and so when I got second, I think I was just elated because looking back, I see I did a good job, but it's so hard to tell sometimes
because you've got people judging. And
exactly.
And at these big it starts off at club level, you might have 2 or 3 judges, and then you go to area, you have 5 or 6, and then as division, you get 9, and in the big one, the district, you could have 20 judges there.
Yeah, it's amazing that it does always make me feel a little bit on edge.
Yes, but it never showed. It never showed one little bit because when you go out and hit that stage, you've got a win situation ahead of you, and it comes across with your smiles, your quips, your stagecraft. And that's what it looked like because I was down there live, but on the screen when people were zooming in and watching it, it looked like a television show. The sound was great, the camera was great, it had good backdrops, and the different artists, the competitors, all did their bit. And you can hold your head up. Second at district is not bad at all, Doyle.
No, it's not too bad. And I think that's one thing that I've always learned from being on stage is that the fear is all in the anticipation. It's like if I had anything to tell anyone who was thinking about doing something like this, that once you get on stage or once you're there and you're prepared, all that other stuff kind of goes away. When you're present, you're in the moment. That's when the magic happens.
Yes, because the audience are all on your side. They want
Exactly.
you. They want you to do your best and to win if possible. There's no one sitting there with a voodoo doll and squeezing your neck or sticking pins in it. They're all on your side, and that's what I found with Toastmasters. They want you to achieve.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, that was one contest. You came second, right? You felt you didn't know how you felt. What about the big one?
The big one, I think I can walk away feeling pretty good about that. Of course, I wanted to win that one. I feel like I had a speech that I spent a lot of time and working and, getting it just right. But to take second in that contest, I think it gets the judging. I feel like it must get pretty tight.
Yeah.
For the judges, I imagine. So I know, even from the division contest, that is for me, it's an exceptional speech, and I feel really good, no matter how it went. I was happy to get second place in that. It's most of the state, so I don't feel too bad about that.
No, and there's no pressure. I mean, you came second. Okay, 2 seconds. That's brilliant. In 4 contests, that's brilliant. But there's no pressure on you as the new kid on the block to keep up that. I know you will. You'll write another speech and you'll work on it just as hard. But you've achieved something to build on. And that's what impresses a lot of people. Whoever comes first, second, or third, or even is at the competition itself, they all deserve to be there. And just on the day, could be a turn of the head, could be just anything that gives someone else a point that you didn't get. But there's no pressure for you to be the number one. Everyone's looking, let's beat Doyle next time. And good luck. Now, you are up in the Newcastle area. What is your Toastmaster club, Doyle?
We are Alpha Toastmasters. And I am going to get in trouble if I don't mention this time that we have our 30th anniversary on the 22nd of June, and it's just going to be a huge celebration.
Sure. And where do you hold your meetings?
We have our meetings at Club Charlestown.
Okay.
Every Monday night.
Yeah, it used to be Charlestown Bowling Club, didn't it? But Club Charlestown, the older bowling club seems to have gone that club. It sounds really good. And Club Charlestown's a great venue. And I'm sure you're going to have a big turnout. And there's going to be lots of fun because with yourself and your mentors and all your members and the other people coming, they want to have a fun night. And I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
It's going to be a great night. I've seen the lineup, and we've got first president of Alpha Toastmasters, and he'll be coming out. He speaks all over doing Australian outback poetry, and he's very funny, and so we're excited to have to celebrate.
Are you going to be on the stage at all in that night?
I think just at the end, as I am the incoming president, so I think I will be saying a few words at the end.
Okay. And your mentor, of course, well, I assume he's your mentor, Tom.
Yes.
He was over the moon when down at the conference, and just how you performed, and the other, because we're all in Eastern Division, was down there. A district has all these different divisions, and you were representing Eastern Division, and we had a big roll-up. Tom was there with a smile from cheek to cheek, and I think he was very, very happy. And I know that you're going to have a great night on your 30th anniversary. Just imagine that.
We're very excited. We it's a great club, and like Tom has been a great mentor, and
Sure.
and everybody there is just they've given me so much. It's an amazing place.
And all the other competitors, we had competitors from the Charlestown Club and the humour speech. Brilliant. And
absolutely,
Ross
Kelly
but
went on to district in the humor.
Yes. And wasn't it funny, on the day, one speech followed the other, and no one knew what speeches were. You draw them on the day, who's going to speak. And Ross was there doing one on bush turkeys, which was very funny. And then, that was bush turkeys in his yard. The next lady got up and she did one on bush turkeys.
Oh, God.
How would you be? Not Ross, because he was the first one in. But how would you be? How on earth did that bloke pick up bush turkey speech? It wasn't funny too. Yeah, it was funny. And what I like about the Toastmasters that have been in for a while, they are have that polish that they've gained over the years. They know what the right time for a gesture, and we learn all this, don't we? The eye contact, the gestures at our meetings. And
we absolutely do. We absolutely learn all, and I think it just gets better and better with time.
Sure. Well, look, mate, thank you for taking the time out. And are you shivering still, or are you warmed up? Get a bit of adrenaline going?
I'm walking around as we do this, so I'm keeping...
Well, I'll think about you for at least another hour and a half while I'm sitting in the warm studio. And then I probably won't think of you again for a few hours, you know. But thanks very much for taking the time, coming on, and a great achievement down at our conference, 2 seconds, and then that'll inspire you, I'm sure, to for your next speech.
Oh, absolutely. I've already started writing it.
Is it going to be a sequel?
Oh, no. Something completely different. Well, you know, I came on with that speech with a ball and chain attached to my leg.
Yes.
And so I guess I'd have to have 2 ball and chains. I don't know if that would work too well.
And stripes. You've got to have stripes.
That's right.
Look,
Now we're doing the humor speech.
Yeah. Thank you for your time today, and have a great 30th birthday at Club Charlestown on the 22nd
of June. Well, thank you so much, my friend. It's always a pleasure. You take care of yourself.
Thank you very much, Doyle. Talk to you later, mate. Bye-bye.